Hey, how we doing, YouTubers? Tonight I wanted to show you my T2 rack, but mainly I want to show you these safety arms that I got from Titan. They go out here on the front of the rack, and they kind of let me set up this T2 rack. Even though this is an entry-level rack, this thing is, anybody that wants a home gym, this thing is amazing. So, a lot of comments on YouTube about the welds, the paint finish. I'm so sick and tired of hearing about Titan's welds and paint finish compared to Rogue or compared to anybody else. This thing is functional, it was cheap, has plenty of attachments that allow you different exercise variations. I've got the Titan T2 dumbbell holders here in the back. I put the little 10-inch extension on the back so that I could leave those on. I don't have to move them all the time. I've got an extra set of J-cups here. These are actually the original J-cups that came with the rack, and they're a little thinner than I like. So I left them back here as the holder for my military press bar, so I don't have to move them around. And I use these steel safety bars for that as a catch for the shoulder press if I happen to need it. I pull them out of the way when I'm doing my dumbbell presses off of the dumbbell holders. I've got the more solid padded, they have these carbon protectors on them, J-hooks up front here. This is what I do my heavy bench off of. And I've got the safety catches down there. The only thing I didn't buy so far was the Nylon Straps, which I've heard they've improved, and those are good now also. They had a recall originally, the stitching or something wasn't quite right, but they made good on that from what I hear on YouTube. What was I going to say? I've got the extra bar holders on the back. I've got this nice little pull-up cage that offers a lot of variations for hand positions up here on the top. And the amazing thing that I got for this thing was this dip attachment. Now I'm combining reviews here, but this thing is a bull. It's solid as can be. It is probably a copy of one of the other makers, but for 80 bucks. I've got one here on my my Body Solid SPR 1000, which is over $1,000 rack. This thing cost me $175, and it's not any better made than this Titan dip bar, Y bar. So there you have it. Quick rundown on this rack. These safety catches have worked great. I've been working out with 315 lately, and really nice to be able to set the bar down when I get on that last rep and I want to force it or try for it. This thing is amazing for an entry-level rack for you guys. I think it was under $300 when I got it. Now with the add-ons I've added to the cost of it, but you can do that. At least you get a rack from the start that you can use. I've got the Titan flat bench here that's worked out great. I also have an incline bench over there that cost me a fortune, but that's on my Body Solid rack, and I use that Body Solid rack for my incline benches. And it's got the nice safety catch straps. But this thing, it's just been fun to do my bench press off of it. I don't know why. And I've got a Body Solid Smith machine over there that's also in the thousands of dollars. And I mean, value-wise, I don't know how you can go wrong with Titan, really. They have some issues with their shipping sometimes. The boxes are battered and beat up, but these things are coming all the way from China. And as long as the company stands behind it and they honor any shorts or any scratches, which I have had things come before and they had a scratch on them, Titan replaced them. That's it. I can break it down and do the individual pieces on this, but this thing is a really good entry-level power rack. It's not even really entry-level. Somebody wanting to lift at home could get this rack, and it's going to last them probably a lifetime. So they probably won't buy another rack unless you're really going to get into powerlifting and there's some other function that you need. Although, you know, with the proper J-cups on there that can hold the weight, I'm doing 300. I've had 370 on here. I'm trying for 400. Hopefully I achieve that soon. But the rack itself can handle the 400 pounds. J-cups, I would invest in the upgraded J-cups once you get your rack. But this allows you to add $50 here, $80 there. You end up with safety catches, you end up with safety straps, you end up with a dumbbell rack, you end up with bar holders, pull-ups, and a Y-bar, dip bar, and you can basically do anything that you want to do that you could do at a gym, like a commercial gym like 24 Hour Fitness or Fitness 19 or Gold's Gym even. I mean, if you go with the T3 rack, they even have a lat pull-down that you can put on the back of it. So there's different functionality with the upgrade in the metal and the machines. This is the thinner gauge steel on this. This is rated for 700 pounds. I don't know how many of you guys are going to be doing 700 pounds of weight on your rack. But the T3, X3, gosh, I don't know all the Titan upgrades, but they go up to a rack like the body solid here, which is a 3-inch tubing on it. And it's really heavy gauge steel, but start where you want to start, get what you need for your home, jump in with Titan. I like it. I've been happy with them so far.